welcome back to Bachelor Buzz, the best place to come for recaps on your favorite reality TV dating show and the latest in Bachelor Nation news. We're your hosts, Arena.
And Julia, and today we are talking about the 8th episode of Bachelor in Paradise and drinking water. I don't know, super boring over here. How about you, Arena? Let me guess.
I got my
Sparkling water?
Water.
Yeah.
The water bottle.
You are just the sparkle in our water game over here. Yes, so let's see. I mean, it's an episode. We got another episode. It's much more Survivor, a lot less Love Island.
Yes.
Definitely shifting gears here. And I just have to say, it's so funny to me that they chose like the number one, like, overall reality TV show, Survivor. They're pulling so much from that. They're pulling the hottest new bombshell reality show out there, Love Island. And it's just like they're just like pulling from these shows and they're just throwing whatever at the wall.
Seeing what sticks.
And yeah, like, does it stick? Viewers, listeners, we do want to know, like, is this sticking for you? How are you feeling? Because I'm just like I don't know how I'm feeling about this like Survivor switch up. I feel like I just want to see them continue to meet people and grow their relationships, but there's a lot of strategy in this episode.
Oh my gosh, there's so much. I feel like the main things in this episode were definitely like strategy and backstabbing and
Talking shit.
yes.
Lobbying. You know, we had the word lobby thrown around a lot.
Political.
Yes.
Like,
But we did see one couple, I bet you can guess, who is making huge gains in their relationship.
yes.
So, you know, there's a little romance stuff we do want to talk about. But yeah, so it's just it was a little bit of a blur. I'm not sure I got every he said, she said about this strategy from everybody, but you know, we can still talk through it. We can give you kind of the pointers and of course what happened. So shall we start?
Let's start. So just like last week, like we were talking about, it was a blur, but we started out with a montage that was different, and I liked it. It was cute at personality, you know, and you see each person, and I liked it. What did you think?
I like that they are switching it up every week. I think that's different. I think that's really fun. The original Bachelor in Paradise, like the new person would have their montage, but I think everybody else pretty much stayed the same.
I think so.
But this week was definitely, you know, last week it was the animals. This week it's each person doing their own thing. Very classic Bachelor in Paradise. I thought they were all really cute. The one that grossed me out a bit was Dale. He sprayed sunblock into his crotch of his bathing suit. And like, I'm sorry, they need to stop using this man as eye candy. Like, it's a little much. It's a little much, especially now that we know his personality. I'm like, I'll leave that. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I did not want to see that either. And honestly, I thought of it from a standpoint of first, like, oh, and then I was like, but is that good for him? And what's the point of that?
And like, that's not exposed to sun, is it?
It's not exposed to sun. So I went totally like in the logical sense of it.
Right. I know your brain's like, it doesn't make any sense now. Not only am I uncomfortable, but I'm really confused. And then I'm like, is it deodorant? Ew, it's even grosser. Oh, Dale.
So
he sat there for like a good 3 seconds doing it. It wasn't even like a quick spritz.
Yes, it was
a lot
long. I was like, yeah, and also just sorry guys. Oh, so tired.
That's all right.
I feel like you mentioned they objectify him so much on the show.
They really do.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Let's give it a rest. Let's just let the man be on the show. Let's cut out that. We get it. Yes, a lot of women came to meet him. He's good looking. We know he's a former athlete. He's a businessman now. But can we please just stop the objectification?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming to our podcast.
Yes.
But yeah, everything else was cute. Everyone else had like their own little thing I thought was fun.
Yeah. Oh, I love seeing Bailey's personality in hers because she's also an
Hmm.
influencer, guys, so she knows how to work in the social
Yeah,
media verse, and just her, like,
true.
sitting on the boat, and the guy comes up like, "This is my boat," and she's like,
That
"Woo!"
was funny.
falling off. Yeah, that was
We saw some like interesting interaction with Alicia and Sean, and I think it kind of sets us up to remember that they are actually having a romantic relationship. In the montage, she covers him in chocolate and licks it all off of him,
yeah.
and it was very intimate.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
I think I was kind of like, oh right, they're actually
Yeah.
like hooking up.
Yeah.
I kind of in the beginning was I wrote them off as just kind of like a means to an end for her, or like,
Mhm.
maybe friends, and
Yeah.
like they're just kind of going through it together a little bit, like Jonathan and Leia, but like, I don't think you could pay somebody to do that to someone if they weren't into them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They really
So,
clicked, and yeah, they actually were a relationship that I don't think we really saw too much of until this episode when they
yes.
so sorry, spoiler
Yeah.
alert, guys.
Spoiler when they leave. And also, he mentioned he thinks they're the strongest couple.
And everyone's like, "Huh?"
What?
But
Nobody believes that, but like
maybe they
he
are,
would
we don't know
still feel that. Yeah. They know their relationship better than us.
They really
I
do.
would like to know if they're still together, but I am not a spoiler girl, so I am not looking it up.
Yeah, I am.
Don't spoil it for us, guys,
Please
please.
don't. No more comments, none of that stuff, because we wanna
Yeah.
just find out at the reunion when the time comes.
Yes. Yes.
Next month.
Um
Okay, so let's start out. So basically, we start out with everyone standing around, and then we have Hannah come in, and she has a walkie-talkie, and it's time for the challenge or relationship test.
yeah.
Um,
Compatibility.
Compatibility test. She comes in, she is talking to Jesse, they hear Jesse, and then they set up this whole thing where everyone's like, "Huh?" when he says something going due west. So he's like, "Let me just come over there." He comes over and he explains what is going to happen. The name of this challenge is called Treasure Hunk. And what happens? They have the relationship, the couples. One person in the couple is the one that goes in this huge treasure chest,
He says they're buried alive.
but they aren't.
Nobody wants to hear that, but they're just in a box.
They're just in a box with air holes, guys, and they have a
Yeah, they're good.
walkie-talkie. And then the other person is like the hunter, and they're the
Mhm.
ones that have to follow the instructions of their partner who is in the treasure chest. And then eventually, should they complete it, they end up finding the treasure chest, letting their person out with the keys that they find. They find 5 keys, and then they run to the finish line. So, not everyone made it. Some people got 2 keys, some people got 3 keys. I think there were only like 2 or 3 couples that actually got all of the keys. One of those couples was Kat and Dale. The other one was Jess and Spencer. And then I think that actually Bailey and Jeremy got the keys, but they were not fast enough.
Yeah.
So Jess and Spencer completed the challenge in the least amount of time, so they got to win a solo date together.
Yay. I was so happy when
I
they won.
Yes.
Finally. I mean, really, if any couples deserve it, they do. Like, they haven't gone on a real date.
Not at
And
all.
they're like
The
talking
whole
about the future already. They were talking about kids last week. Like, they actually seem to have something. So, but the thing is that now that they have the power, their power is to send out 2 couples.
Mm,
2 girls do not get the rose this week,
mm,
and therefore their men do not get it either. And that was a big shock to everyone.
mm,
I think they're just starting to realize like this game is not meant to keep friends. Like we are going to be voting for each other,
mm.
strategizing, and like everybody kind of just jumps right into it. So, yeah, this, as we said earlier, it's all strategy. We are not going into it, guys. Like, I'm not going to sit here and try and map out everything that everyone said,
No.
but we can do our best to
Sum it up.
highlight things. Yes. But yeah, we also learn it's Jeremy's birthday, and
Yes.
everybody's so happy for him. I'm rolling my eyes for everyone who's not watching YouTube.
Still, like, it's like nothing ever happened last week
Brian's like front and center clapping, like
because he knows
Bailey's
he's
like
going home.
right
And
with
Bailey's
him,
all over him, like,
all
Alex.
over him. Everyone's like so happy.
And guys,
Ugh.
they could still be together. Jeremy and Bailey could still be together. So,
Watching this, yeah.
but you gotta understand, for fans of them who ship them, I'm not against. I'm Bailey's amazing. She's a queen. Um, it's just confusing. Watch the show, guys. Watch the episodes. The one before this week. Listen to our recap. Actually, better yet, listen to our recap.
Mm-hmm.
It's confusing. That's all. That's why. We don't know what happens. We don't know if they're together. Like
Yeah.
Julie said, we don't know the spoilers. We have no idea if they're still together. But if they are, great. I assume, I hope they moved past this and through this, and maybe it made them a stronger relationship. And that's lovely. They are both on the East Coast. I mean, she's in Atlanta, he's in New York, so there's a distance, but it's a quick
Yeah.
flight. So
It's the
hey,
same time zone.
it's the same
But
time
I'm just like, yeah, I just can't believe everybody's just like over all the drama.
zone. Yes,
Like, it
exactly.
feels like they were all brainwashed by
Yeah,
him somehow.
really.
Like,
It
does
does.
he know voodoo? Like, does he know
And the fact that for us it was last week, but for them it was like what, a day or two?
2 days ago?
Like
Yeah,
so okay,
it's bizarre.
confused. Yeah.
It just makes me like lose respect for them, you know? Like, I truly don't know if I really respect any of these people.
It's turned,
Like,
right? And I feel
it's
like
just,
it's part of this game.
where's the integrity?
The
Yeah.
the game, the way they've changed Bachelor in Paradise has now, like you were saying, taken on these very Survivor-esque
Yeah.
type of vibes. And now we're looking at the contestants. See, and I'm calling them contestants, the cast
Yes.
differently
Yeah.
in the way that we would if we were watching a show like Survivor.
Yes. And it's like all about alliances now and trust and like, you know, the distinction that we're seeing is the platonic couples
Yeah.
versus the real couples, the romantic couples. And there's a lot of romantic couples, but there are a few platonic couples. They view Leia and Jonathan as a lower on the totem pole couple. They think, Kathy and Keith, they
Yeah.
don't deserve to be here. They're not like here for love.
Mhm.
And then I don't remember if they said Alicia and Sean too. But like as we said, they actually do like they're making out in the pool in
Yeah.
some scenes. So like they actually are, but I think that people are looking at them as like a less strong couple
Mhm.
because they're so new,
Mhm.
and then Brian and Parisa, I mean, people are still salty about Brian
Yes.
and Parisa, so they still don't like him. And like Andrew said at one point, like, well, I don't even want to hang out with him. Like, what's he going to say about me? Like, we just see a lot of gossip, a lot of talking shit, a lot of snarky little comments this episode. And I just feel like they should all be way above that. It was disappointing to see.
It's changed.
Even my favorites, Jess, like Kat, Bailey, they're all Alex, they're all saying these snarky things, and it's like a little bit
I think it's
disappointing.
really the nature of this game changing has changed the outlook for the people on this show, regardless of whether they're a
Yeah,
romantic relationship or not, is that
yeah,
it's making them think differently. It's making them approach things differently. And also, it's not
yeah,
showing them in the best light to us as viewers because now we're sitting there like, oh, I don't, what was
yeah.
like, I don't know.
That's so true.
Like, it's just like we were talking about, like, with Alex, right? Like, before we recorded
Hmm.
this, it's just, and we don't know Alex personally, obviously. We don't know any sorry, guys.
Yeah,
We don't know anything, really what's happening, but the way that things were handled last week with Bailey and the fact that we find out that Alex knew at least one part of the whole Jeremy situation
Yeah.
and chose not to tell her friend because she
Right.
said that they were so happy together. But it's like, that's your friend, that's
It's your job as a
the
friend.
girl, like,
Girl
and
code.
yeah. And then this week, Bailey and Alex were talking about Alicia and Sean, but Alicia, and they all were on the same season, Grant season of The Bachelor. So they're tight because they came from that season
Mhm.
together. And she rooms with that.
Mhm.
So, like, how would you feel? Like Alicia was saying, she walks in and she knows they're whispering about her. Like, that's awful. Girls,
Yeah.
don't do that. Let's try to think of another way. If you need to talk about it and talk about your strategy, maybe do it outside the rooms, off to the
Yeah.
where other people go to talk. And
Well, like,
but
yeah,
do that.
like they did end up doing that. It was like Bailey, Alex, Alicia,
Yeah,
and Kat. They
eventually.
did end up talking about it, and they all lied in her face, saying we would never vote you out. And we already spoiled it. They leave. Jesse does say they
Mhm.
were going to go home anyways. They
Anyway,
were voted out.
but
So,
Alex,
like,
she didn't vote for Alicia, and
I don't trust anything Alex says. Alex will say anything given the context that she's in.
that's right.
She
Yeah.
has no, like, it doesn't seem like she really has an opinion on anything. Like, it's like, oh, she didn't tell Bailey. Yeah, because everyone was like not telling Bailey. Like, do something for your friend, do something for yourself. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't trust what Alex says.
Yeah. No, you make really good points, and I totally see that. Like it's confusing. And the thing about Kat though is that she's upfront about what
She
she's
is.
doing. You can read her expressions on her face.
Her expressions are funny.
Yes, they are a trip. So you know which way she's leaning, and she doesn't care if you know which way that she's going, and she just says it. She's not
Yeah.
worried about, oh, this person's not going to like me, or whatever this means. And I think part of the thing for Alex may also be that she just doesn't want, like, I
Hmm.
think in principle, she doesn't want to care what people think, but I think a part of her is just kinda like, "Oh, but I don't really wanna, do this,
Ruffle feathers or
others, and I don't really
something.
wanna make, that happen," and I'm not there's so many people that are like that. There's people that are like that more when you're younger, and then you get older and you're like,
Yeah.
"I'm not here for that, I don't care." But, like
Yeah. It's giving like immaturity. Yeah.
yeah, because like, when you're younger, not all people, but, like, when you're younger, you're very concerned about, "Oh, I don't want so and so to dislike me," and, like, the high school vibes, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Yes.
very
It's feeling high school.
and with
Yes.
everyone, really,
Clicky. Yes.
the whole group, I feel like, besides
Yeah. No,
Kat
you're so right.
and
It's like the popular kids being like, oh, well, like, you know, they're new kids or whatever. Like they
yeah.
shouldn't be on the team. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just it feels like that with all the whispering and the
Hmm.
gossiping and that's what this show has resorted to the past 2 episodes where you were saying like it felt like like it does. It feels like there's a whole
Just so
portion
much
of
like,
the show that's just
yeah.
focused on talking and whispering and they kept showing back and forth the different groups of people strategizing.
Yeah. I could not follow it.
That was
Not just because it was confusing, but I also don't care that much. Like, give me
yeah,
the spark notes,
yeah,
guys. Like,
yeah,
I don't need to hear.
yes.
It's a 2 hour long show. This is too much. It's too much.
It's a good
Um,
hour and a half.
Also, we haven't even talked about the Sean aspect of this. So, part of the reason people are shitting on Alicia is because her partner, Sean, is now the bad guy. Oh my gosh. He's lobbying. He said this himself. He is a lobbyist, I guess.
Well, his
Rude.
dad is a worked in politics,
Mm,
and so he said he grew up kinda just thinking that way, like, that's how things work, I guess, in his family, and so you
yeah.
can't blame him for
Ugh.
that, this is what he knows, and he just took it too far. He should have quit while he was ahead and just read the room and just kind of just stopped. And even Alicia was like at one point, hey, like we don't want to get in a position where people basically dislike you and dislike us and see the worst in you. Maybe like dial it back because there's people that are literally like, hey, this is too.
Yes.
And he said
I
he heard her, but I don't
yeah.
think he did this on purpose. He just literally kept going thinking he was going to fix it. And he didn't.
I think that he's a good guy. I really think he's a good guy. I think that he just got too into like the strategy. He also wasn't careful about who he talked to. He was talking to like 5 people at once
Yes.
at a group with Kathy, and he literally was like, Kathy, be quiet.
Yeah.
You need to be quiet if we're talking about this. Like, oh my God, Kathy cannot be quiet if it was like her life depended on
It
it.
was so funny. I know, like,
So the
he
whole
did
thing, it's
well.
just like he was just very quickly outed as
Yes.
lobbying, and everybody got mad.
He was the one this
And
week who everyone got mad at. It was Brian
yeah,
last week. It was Sean this week. And they're both, well, we'll get to it. But
yeah,
it was just it was a lot, but, yeah, I do think Sean means well, and I think it kinda reminded me of, like, maybe this is how he was as a kid too, just super excited about something, and just
hmm
really thinks he's, like, part of it and doing something that's good to help people and then, just play the game. He was
yeah.
just trying to play the game, but it backfired and it did not work out at
Nope.
all. It went the other direction.
Yes.
So we see that in addition to the whole thing with Sean and Alicia, we also see people talking about Leia and Jonathan because they're like, hey, they're not a real couple, they're platonic. And so Alex
Which
and
at this point they are like fully just friends. We're here for the money. Let's work together. She cries to him, I just want to meet my person. Like it's very clear they're just friends.
yeah, they're just friends. And, you also have Kathy and Keith who are friendship love. And so
Yeah.
you have Bailey and Alex saying, well, I'm going to vote those two couples out because they're not here for love. And that's the purpose, that in the
Yeah.
now, but that is the point of the show.
Jess was saying that too.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, yes. Jess said it
I
too.
think a lot of people think that they're the easy next people to cut out?
But it turns out, I think those are strong partnerships. They may not be romantic
Yeah,
but they are
I know. Like,
smart.
I was liking watching Leia and Jonathan, as the platonic couple.
Mhm.
Like, that, if we're going Survivor,
Hey,
that's the kind of,
hello.
contestant pair ups that would do well. But Jonathan just cannot stay focused. He can't pick a lane.
Jonathan.
He she gives him a rose at the end because I mean we already said like all right, so they get through. She gets a rose, she gives it to him, he kisses her on the mouth. Everyone claps, I think, and it's like,
What are we doing
why
here?
is he like this? Why is he doing this to this poor girl?
Stop.
If she says anything next week about a crush or flirting with him, I'm gonna like
Uh,
lose my shit.
and he knows she's vulnerable right now. And even if he's not consciously doing it,
Ugh.
rein it in, Jonathan. This is who you
Wait
are.
until you really know.
Rein it in. Yes. First, the last week thing,
Pissing me
keeping
off.
the
Yeah.
door ajar. Like,
He's just like, knock, knock.
yeah, right now. Knock, knock. Like, and she's vulnerable. Like we were saying, by the pool, she's sad because she didn't find her person here and she was really hoping that
Yeah.
here she would find her person. And it wasn't about him, it was just her.
No,
Like,
yeah.
I
Just lamenting.
yeah, and I understand. Like she wants to meet someone. Of course you do, Leia. We love you, Leia. Of course
She
you do.
deserves that.
You deserve that. You 100% deserve that. And then yeah, Jonathan's just like, nah, at the
Let me
roast.
confuse you. Mwah.
Here we
Like,
go. The door's cracked a little more. Okay.
anyways, I just had to say that. Jonathan, like we really want to like root for you, dude. Finally, I was like, yeah, platonic, win
Yeah.
the money.
Mhm.
go Jonathan. And now I'm just like, great. She gonna cry? If she fucking cries.
There we
Anyways,
go.
okay, moving
And
on.
then we
Who
already talked
else should we
about
chat
Jess
about?
and
Oh,
Spencer's
Jess and
date. They
Spencer.
said they're falling in love with each other.
Yes. They did a little tantric yoga and it's
Oh,
like that opened up the heartstrings. The heart chakra
yeah,
is open.
our
Yeah,
chakra.
they both said they're falling in love.
Oh,
Where and when are we gonna move in? Did we
yeah.
together?
He's
It
like, "Are
was
you
so
guys
cute.
moving?" Oh,
It was really cute.
they are
Although the scenes from next week make us think maybe one of them is not there yet.
fun.
But I feel like that might be like a soundbite. I don't know.
Totally.
I kind of
You
think
never
it's
know.
like
You never know.
I hope it I like them. I really do think they're the literal only couple out of this entire crew.
Out of this entire crew, the strongest couple. And, like, also, I would say that they have both commented on things while the show has aired, and it's been lovely.
Mhm.
So there's no
Mhm.
animosity there. So that's also, I think, a clue that maybe they really are still together, guys. And
Yeah.
couple is going strong. The relationship is progressing. So we'll see, of course, at the reunion. But yeah, that's nice to see. It's nice to see. That's the not so survivor part of it all.
I know. It's like literally the only thing that makes it still feel like Bachelor in Paradise. Like,
Yeah.
wait, there might be an engagement.
Yeah.
Like, they could get engaged. So, like,
Oh my goodness.
that's good.
It's exciting. So at the rose ceremony, of course, all the couples, besides, well, let's get to it. Sean and Alicia. Alicia steps up before any other name is called after, I think it was Leia, or no, was that after?
Yeah.
Steps up and she gives this entire speech and basically throws
Uh,
shade in that speech. And then her and Sean self-eliminate. And then Sean says something at the end, which was like supposed to be his mic drop. And then
mm.
they walk off, and the rest
He's,
of them,
yeah.
what did he say? Do you?
Yes, he said, like okay, so he's mad at Kat because he found out she was talking shit.
Yeah.
He called her out. He's like, I thought you were my friend. And she was kind of like, well, you talk shit, so it's changed. Like, she just like, it's like, okay, well, like, you were being weird, so whatever. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. Anyways, so, and he's been like defending her. She's like his bestie there. Anyways, so his mic drop moment was like, don't call me Kat, or he's like, good luck, Dale, or something. Hope it works out.
Yeah.
Cat, don't call me when it doesn't. Don't call me crying when it doesn't.
Mm,
And like they leave, and
everyone knows.
then Jess is like, "That was weird," or I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
she says something snarky. Like, they all just like they're all bringing out
Also,
like the worst in each other.
yeah,
It's
they all
upsetting.
said snarky stuff at that point. I feel like everyone was kind of just laying into them, like making fun of them.
Yeah, they were like making fun of them. Like, it's just negative energy that we're seeing now, and I don't like it
Yes.
personally.
It is negative energy that we're seeing. And like I said, like I don't know these people and I'm sure there's goodness, of course, but unfortunately this show is not bringing out the best in people right now.
Mm-mm.
So it's tough and I'm sure they're watching this going, "Oh,
Yeah,
the mm." So,
they should be
it's
a
just
little embarrassed. Yeah.
and this could also be and I would say this for anyone who comes on this show, it's a learning experience too. To
Mhm.
watch it back, to go through what you go through and then watch it back. You learn from that and you see how you act and how you behave. And I'm not saying like, oh, they're so bad. I'm not saying that. It's just for anyone who
Mhm.
goes on this show and these type of shows, it's a good opportunity when you watch it back to just see how you react in situations and respond and maybe be like, "Oh, you know what? Don't love that
Self-reflect,
thing."
It's
Self
like the best thing you can get out of this.
Yes. If you don't get me and a partner. So
Yeah,
then I
but
pretty much so we get to the part where so Leia is called and people are shocked.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Jonathan
Do
thing.
you like believe that Sean and Alicia really were gonna leave? Because Jesse was like, okay, well, they were gonna leave anyways. But
Yeah.
part of me is like,
It
he
was
definitely like, what do you do if they weren't the ones? Obviously, you're gonna be like, okay, well, yeah, they were gonna do that anyways. But like, maybe they weren't. Maybe he just had to choose one on the fly. Who
I
knows? Because
don't
I was actually really shocked that Kathy and Keith made
stay.
it through. I really thought they would be out because, like, no offense, but they're the Goldens. Like, they're the last ones. They are platonic.
Uh-huh.
Keith even was like, I'm ready to go. Like, we're not in love. The people who are like, he was like, the people who are in love deserve to stay.
Yeah.
So I really was like shocked that they weren't the actual.
I have a feeling they're gonna be there for a while. I have a
Yeah.
they're
We
gonna
should start taking bets. Can we open a bracket yet?
because
Or
it's too
is
late.
it too late?
Yeah, I have a feeling. I don't know why. And hey, they could go next week, but I have a feeling that they're gonna be there at least for another week. So they'll get through the rose ceremony next week, at least, I think.
Mm,
Anyone else? I don't know. But Brian and Parisa is not called. So Brian and Parisa are going to,
yeah.
and
Right. Yep, they're the other couple.
the big reason why people can't trust Brian. And because
They don't like him anymore. Yeah.
that's how the cookie crumbles. And Parisa was like, well, you know what? At least we have each other. And I did meet someone. I found who I think is my person. Um,
Do you think it's her person?
who she thinks is her person. Like,
Mm,
um,
okay.
I don't
Does do you know his favorite color, Bruce?
know. So
I'm glad that we're not seeing any more of those conversations, though. Seems like maybe they are doing okay, but
clicked, and they could still be together too. We don't know. Like, I don't know. But they live in different states. Like Brian lives on the East Coast, the Northeast. I can't remember whether it's New Jersey or New York, but Parisa lives in the Midwest, like in I want to say one of the northern, like Michigan or something. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I know she lives somewhere over that way. So that's a
mhm,
distance. But
yeah.
maybe they're still together, but yeah, Brian just put a target on his back. His actions the last couple of weeks really put a target on his back. And Jeremy even told him when Brian was kind of last ditch effort talking to Jeremy. Jeremy was like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like if I vote you to stay here and I'm on the chopping block next week, you're gonna vote me out. Like he's like,
Yeah,
hey,
you can't trust him.
I can't trust. Like, yeah. And he's like, 95% of me doesn't trust him. That's what Jeremy said. And there were other people that felt like they couldn't trust him. So, yeah, this was their final week. This was
Yeah.
when they left. So now we have who we have left. We have Jonathan and Leia. We have Kathy and Keith. We have Kat and Dale. We have Jess and Spencer. We have Bailey and Jeremy. We have, oh my gosh,
Alex and
Alex and
Andrew.
Andrew. Sorry.
That's okay. I barely got there myself. Is that everybody? I think so.
That's everyone. I think that's 6 couples left.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, guys, because okay, so this was episode 8. We're going 10 episodes. We have 2 more episodes left. So they may eliminate 2 more couples next week on the 25th.
Hmm.
And then that will leave them with 4 couples left to go into Labor Day, the last episode. And then, I mean, is there a second and third prize winner? So
But it's also like, what about the engagements? Like, is that not
I don't know. They haven't explained that. They haven't said whether
nobody's meeting with Neil Lane? Like, how are they
there's
doing it?
Neil. Is he
It just
flying
seems like
out?
this weird crossover between The Bachelor and Survivor now. And it's like, where's the climax? Like, what are we excited for? Is it the engagements? Is it the money? Which one are they going to do first? Like, And then
Yeah.
is it like one couple at the end and they get engaged and they get money? Like,
Is it like Love Island where it's like the top couple gets the money, but then there's a second, third, and fourth place, but they
oh
don't
my
get.
God, it would be so funny if at the end they just propose with a $500,000 engagement ring.
Oh my gosh, that would be so messed up. I
That
would
would be
look at
like actually the best
that.
crossover though.
If I was in that couple, I'd be like, wait, what?
And they're like, yeah, if you don't get married, you have to return it. Bye. Oh my God. That would be so funny though. Be a
That would,
nice ring.
it
Huge
would,
ass
but
ring.
man, please give him a house.
I
Well,
know.
places these days you can't afford half of that, but like, give him a down payment for a house.
Yeah. Like,
That's like, oh my gosh. Oh, but do you want to like kind of, predict who we think are going to be the?
yes, we have not done much predictions this season.
It's been all over
It's
the place.
different. It's so all over the place. Yeah. Okay. So let's do some predictions. I like that idea, Arena. What do you have? I haven't really thought about it. I do think that Dale and Kat are gonna break up, obviously. I think Bailey and Jeremy are gonna go to the end,
I think
but I don't think they're together.
I think Jess and Spencer will go to the end,
Yes.
and
And get engaged.
get engaged. And I think maybe one of the platonic couples will go to the top four. One of them, not both.
Yeah.
But which one? I'm not sure. I keep thinking Jonathan and Leia.
I think Jonathan and Leia, because Keith's heart is not in this anymore. He literally thinks he should go home.
He wants the young people who are in love
Yes. Oh, it's so noble of him. He's so
and
so
start their
sweet.
lives together. Yeah. So I think Jonathan and Leia, and Jess and Spencer, of course. And you said Bailey and Jeremy will probably make it to the end.
I don't know about the end. I mean,
The top four, I mean.
whatever. I don't think they'll like break up before.
Yeah.
See, that's the annoying thing. It's like, are we talking about staying together or are we talking about losing the games?
I'm just
Like,
talking about the game right now because
I know.
I don't, I don't know.
It's like,
Um,
what are they going to vote at the end and then it's over? Like, I'm going to be so annoyed if this just ends like Survivor.
wait,
Like, what
well,
about the love?
and how does it end though? Because does Survivor do like America voting?
No
Is all that
idea.
works at
I
the end? That's
totally
what
don't
Love Island
know.
does. They do. That's why they do it in real time, and then America votes. So then, how will it work at the end with this show? Because it's not in real time. So then, how are they going to determine who the top four? Is it literally just going to be challenges at the end, and whoever gets the most points from these challenges gets the money at the end? Like how? Like
Yeah, they just get voted off. It's just whoever's not voted off.
until you get to the top people, then they would have to compete, right? Because who in their right mind would vote for someone else when they're in
It
the top?
goes from 5 to 4, and then the final four, there's a fire making challenge between two. Then the winner of that completes the final three.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
okay. So we know at least three of them who we think is going to be there: Spencer and Jazz, Jonathan and Leia, Bailey and Jeremy. I don't know about Kat and Dale. I don't know
I don't
about.
think Alex and Andrew.
Yeah, I don't think Alexandra, and I don't think Kathy and Keith. So that's the that rounds out the six. So those two are gone. So then it makes Kat and Dale in the top four, Bailey and Jeremy in the top four, Jess and Spencer in the top four, and Jonathan and Leah. And Kat and Dale are
Prediction.
competitors. So
Huh?
Kat and Dale are competitors, I feel like. So I
Yeah.
think that they will
Yeah, but
win
they're not good. They haven't won anything.
anything, but just no. Oh wait, they did win. They didn't win the big competition today, but they were one of the few couples who got all the
Oh,
keys.
they did? Oh, I didn't realize that.
So, but they didn't do it in a fast enough time, so they didn't.
Mm,
But yeah, so we'll see. But I think that's a good prediction for the last four couples.
yeah. But I mean, I definitely think that like the only ones who are probably still together are Jess and
Yes,
Spencer.
yeah, hundred
As far
percent.
as love goes,
Yeah,
they're probably engaged.
agree. Yep.
I just hope that if they do the engagement thing, that it is done right. Like the normal Bachelor in Paradise,
Yeah.
whole shebang with like the nice setup, Neil Lane.
Yeah.
If Neil Lane is not there, I'm gonna like crash out. I'm gonna throw something.
Yeah, we'll know because when Neil's not there, we'll be like, oh, well, they didn't do one.
Yeah, ninth episode. Okay. No
Oh,
Neil
oh, he's
Lane. Guess
here.
we're watching Survivor this week. This is Survivor Buzz.
I like that. Hashtag Survivor
That should
Buzz.
be our name for the episode. Survivor Buzz.
Survivor
Uh,
Buzz.
so
I
funny.
like that. Yeah.
I crack myself up.
That was really good, Julia. That was great. I like
Thanks.
that.
Thanks.
Survivor.
But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Are you like, I really just want to know, are you guys liking this new format? Tell us in the comments. Also, my bad for not posting last week. I've
Oh,
been really dealing with a lot, guys.
she has.
Pregnancy is like wrecking my body. My left leg is not, I can't walk. I'm crutching around. It sucks. Okay. I'm getting therapy, doing PT, but it just really sucks. So I was like preoccupied with that a lot last week. I had a lot of my appointments, so I
Yeah.
was busy.
And guys, I got two young kids. Like
And
there's a
they
lot
started all their schools.
of rules and activities and just, got parents' night coming up. My son
Oh
already has
my God, really?
eyes. Yeah, there's a lot going on, guys. So, hey. So I'm gonna be honest, yeah, Patreon, I've been slow on updating that. But you guys know you're listening. Apple, wherever you listen, Spotify, wherever you listen, it's been on time.
Yes.
So you
So I will do my best to post something and
and I
it
will
will be so good. The caption will be so hilarious. But yes, I will make sure to ask our listeners and our followers what you think about this new format. I definitely want to know what you think about our predictions.
Oh,
And do you think that they're going to have like a dual type finale with the
ooh.
Survivor elements and Bachelor in Paradise? Or is it going to be some weird mashup thing? Like I don't know what they're going to do there. So it will be interesting.
No, guys, I don't know.
Just like good luck to ABC because I just don't know how. I don't know if this is like
They're
a
trying
long term new format. It's just it feels too smashed together.
much change for the Bachelor Nation audience this late in the game.
Yeah, I feel like we're like hanging on. Like we're just like barely hanging on.
I think that they can make changes, but they need to be
Thought out.
yeah, like
Thought
more
out.
related more to the essence.
Yeah, obvious. Yeah. Like Bachelor Winter Games made sense. I'm watching Bachelor Pad kind of. I kind of gave up on it, but like that made sense. Like at least they were honest about what they were doing from the beginning. At least the viewers knew what they were getting into. Us, it's like I literally feel like I am on like a ship that was taken over by pirates. Like I just don't know
I love
what's going
love that
on.
analogy.
Like it's
Um,
like we're on a cruise and now we've been taken over by pirates and I was gonna get engaged, but now I have to like
fight for my life.
swim like to
Walk
like
the plank,
survive.
fighting for
Like
my life.
right. I have to like pilot this plane,
Yeah,
read the stars or
it
something.
might
Like
be too much in a different direction. Maybe
yeah.
retool it, make it totally down for improving things.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, we were here for it. But
Mhm.
it's just like
In sync with the essence of what the show originally was. So I don't know. We'll see. That's just our opinion. Survivor Buzz is here. We love you guys. Just kidding.
yeah.
Bachelor Buzz. Rate us 5 stars. Thank you for listening as always and watching us. And we appreciate you guys. And join us next week for another lovely recap of Bachelor in Paradise season.
Yes.
It'll be episode 9 next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.